Recording. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between and beyond, to this second episode of Sexy Monster Ranchers, where I have a much better idea of what we're trying to do, and we're not going to lose a player like a quarter of the way in. Because that would be
Yay.
bad. So we still have a sexy angel Azula, and her bear who talks to her, talks for her. How do you pronounce it again? Eisenberg?
Ironborn?
Eisenberg? Yeah. Whatever. And yes,
Christina.
Mira and Shira.
Nina and Sarah.
Nina and Sarah. Ems and Bear. Ems and Dean. What's a heart, okay? Spelling is not my strong suit.
It's okay, we still love you.
Okay, so let's ask some questions about what's been going on with the farm. Mainly, what have you been feeding your slime?
Yeah. So what was feeding the
Yes,
slime?
yes. I have made some alterations to her, so she actually does have some Amagu thing and can come back from anything and can eat anything now, but yeah, she still has internal organs and requires them in a certain position to operate. She can just heal them very quickly and reshape her entire body. And if you cut a fist-sized chunk of her off, that would become a new slime. Okay, so it's experimentation, is it? Ooh.
I'm just going to be doing what I do best, working up a sweat while I train with Sarah to keep
Hmm.
in top form.
So we have established that it will eat, the generic monster shell and various other things, but we don't know what it likes best. I also am explicitly saying it can eat pretty much anything.
I love how two of those sentences like including my own. Wait a minute. Let me switch over
She
to
eats all of them, and with a similar zeal, and she doesn't really seem to have a particular preference for anything. Though she does seem to be able to, the softer and more fluid something is, the quicker she does seem to be able to digest it. And how big are these portions you're testing her with? Hmm. Hmm. Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's not enough to have a huge effect of anything so far. But yes, she shows no real preference, and it occurs to you that she might not even be able to taste.
So she just kind of eats anything.
Yeah. Also has a tendency to, like, hug people and, like, steal pens and stuff out of their pockets and, like, eat them.
God, she's a klepto. No.
Yeah, she'll eat anything, but fluids and the softer a material is, the easier it is for her to digest it. So, like, chalk is much easier than, like, a pencil. Like, she can get through steel and things, but it takes a while.
Why would we ever feed her that?
I don't know.
Turn into a real monster.
Yeah. Because, yes, feeding your slime strange things definitely won't have any kind of effect on her at all. Okay.
Yep, normal
Yes.
monster chow it is then.
So you give her the same kind of monster kibble that everyone else gets. Is there anything you're particularly interested in doing at the farm?
Um,
I'll take that as a no. Well, you guys have heard tell. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, you're quite welcome to do harvesting whenever. We don't need to be. Like, that doesn't necessarily need to be something done in session. If you, like, want to do that, if you want to roleplay that, it's fine. But yes, you guys have heard of rumors of a unicorn out in the woodlands somewhere nearby.
oh God, it's gonna stab me in the chest.
Don't worry, these are not like white-headed unicorns.
I don't know how to ride a unicorn because they're probably standard size and I'm not standard size.
Uh, they
Or
are
do I
not.
have the right skill?
They are not standard size. They are SR1.
Oh, that is the same
Oh
size
yeah,
for like the horse.
yeah, because you're extra large, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm size one. I'm a tall lady.
Yes, unicorns are quite valuable. It would take some. It would definitely take some effort to find this unicorn or unicorns. So, do you guys have everything you need to go on an expedition looking for unicorns?
I think unless the bear or Azula can be survival buddies, we should hire someone to go in the woods with us.
Okay.
Actually, let me look this up real quick. Mm, yeah, like she totally find someone who's really good at this job, so we don't get lost.
Okay. So
Like,
yeah, so
I'm waiting for that to fail.
okay,
Does she
so
know her way around the woods? Okay.
okay, so Mira finds Azula to guide her through the
Yep.
woods.
I mean, Nina's
Nina,
like, yo,
yeah, Nina finds Azula to guide her through the woods.
hands on Azula's butt. You got this. Push forward.
Yay.
Where are we?
I believe
Here we
we're in the
are.
top left, right. So, yep. Let's do some
Oh, we
things
should
that I
ask
meant.
any rumors or people if they seen which area the unicorns have been in.
Yes. So, some kind of social role, I would assume.
Oh, yes.
You head to
Let's
town
find
and
out.
ask about the, like, who knows what's going on with this unicorn.
Oh God. Hey Iceberg, you good at being social? Oh, okay then. I guess I'll do this. Um, she will. Hmm. God, I can't just sex appeal my way through everything. Damn it.
Can't you, though?
I mean, I could, but that'd be take us all day. Hmm. So I'm going to go up to. We have a like a monster guild or something, right?
Yes, there is a collection of people who you can get information like this from people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and be like, oh hey. Now, when I get to this place with Azula, if they're
Hmm.
following me, um, is there like a receptionist for people like us, or do I just go to like any ordinary stand and just like follow him? Just like, hey, this is what I want from you today. Help me.
Oh, I think this place is large enough to need a receptionist. So you come in and,
Ordinary.
yes, you really should set up a thing for just randomly generating me an NPC token. You get the usual stunned looks of awe as you walk around the village and, or the town, and yes, the mix of stunned looks of awe as, people amazed that you riding a polar bear just around, and the people who are indifferent towards it and have seen it 1,000 times. Right, you meet the receptionist. He has a weird hat and a very strange look on his face. Like, how may
Oh,
we help you?
hey. We heard some rumors about some monsters in the area, and we want to go check it out. Do you have any info on insert like unicorn here?
Of course we do, yeah. Just look through my notes.
Uh,
Goes both there. Wherever. Just a token to to notify that you're in that area. Um,
mhm.
the unicorn is where my unicorn token. We don't have exact information. They tend to roam, but we believe they're somewhere around there, if you can see that. I'm about to give it an aura so
I'm
it's much
zooming
easier.
in. Oh, there we go. Oh, my kind of unicorn.
We don't exactly know what type of unicorn it is either, so don't be
Okay.
surprised if it might look a bit different. For there are many kinds of things in this world.
It doesn't matter. I can just
Oh,
beat them all up. It's fine.
that is a little larger than I wanted it to be. Let's put you like... Okay. So yes, the red area represents potential areas that the unicorn might be found in, which is pretty large. It's like, actually, no, even this is larger than I want. Let's put you down to like.
Yeah, because they could show up in town and just be like, what?
Let's get you like over here. And that's more like the edge of the civilized area, not necessarily just town. Which reminds
Okay.
me. Right, yeah. So, if you guys are all stocked up and ready on supplies, you can.
Uh, is Hex a day's travel or is Hex like some hours?
Yeah, let's set a hex at like. What is the current scale for it? 'Cause I'm sure it's not. Yeah, it's just in hexes. Uh, is there a default setting for like map scale travel in this?
Tib, do you know that answer?
If there isn't, I'm gonna make a hex like 5 kilometers. Okay.
Ooh, I have 18 days of rations. Wait, um, Sarah, do you have rations on you?
Oh, it resized all my damn things.
You have 12 days of rations. Okay. Let's see. That's fine.
Bring that a
I
little
don't know how
closer.
far that's going to be.
I mean, if you're just walking over, like making decent time over, like fairly stable terrain, which these mountains most certainly are not, you should be able to get about a hex an hour.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have enough money? Well, of course I have enough money. But do I have enough carrying capacity to carry? No, I'd be a movement of 2 then. Does she have a backpack? I could throw it all on Sarah. Okay. How does Sarah feel about carrying my food?
Well, she feels fine about it because it's her food. Damn
Okay, I see how it is.
it. Okay. That's your farm up there. That
Oh,
is the
okay.
general search radius for. Let's put you. Yeah, I got you set up. I can just swap you to the map player. Damn it. Okay, fine. Stay on the token layer.
Does Mina need specific food in order to stay regular? Hey, Einsberg, how are you in carrying supplies?
Like you won't need that much because Azula can just grow food.
No, Nina needs specific kinds of rations to keep her.
Oh, okay.
She, it shouldn't be a problem. She has like 18 days of rations, but like, no, you
And
know, it should be fine.
yeah,
Which yeah, should be enough for her to get there and go back.
yeah, Sarah will totally let you like carry some of like let you have some of her rations if you help her out.
That's that's not the point. Like, it's like that's not the point.
I know that's not the point.
We're gonna have a long talking to when we get back from this adventure. So
But yeah,
yeah, 18 days of food, I should be fine, right? Should totally be fine.
yeah, it's not that far away. But actually, let's make your red since you're actually an enemy thing, and since we're looking for you, your aura can be nice pale blue. But yes, you know that you'll have to be. There's a good chance you'll have to pass through Minotaur territory to get to it. See it. Put you all down like that.
This is where we find a unicorn getting bred by a minotaur. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. So minotaurs are sentient beings, right?
Yes, they are the sentient fairy people. Like the the in the closest equivalent is something like gypsies, I would say. Like they
Mm-hmm.
travel and do some interviewing in, interacting with towns and stuff. And yes, they're big on making sure that anytime they meet with someone who isn't their enemy, that something is traded. But yeah, they are most certain, like they are a people with their own culture.
So what kind of things are they into being traded for? Like, what can I prepare to be like, yeah, go leave us alone, here you go.
I mean, as long as you catch them in a good mood, like a good story will suffice, or some good advice, or an accurate weather report. Knowledge is power. Well, like trinkets, jewelry, usable materials, tools.
I got none of that. Fuck. I guess it's time for combat. Reminds me of that one bitch I gotta defeat. It's fine. Speaking of, probably hit and roll or decide whether she shows up or not.
Oh, don't worry, that's been taken into account.
Excellent.
So, let's take a look. Okay, so as long as you don't cross over any of these areas, actually, you know what? There's probably a road through this stuff. So let's go to map layer, freehand.
So, Azuli, anything you need before we head out into the wilderness? It appears I need to strengthen myself before I can carry more supplies. and not be slowed down. Gonna order something? It's fine. I know what you're talking about. Well, that is Ultra Tech. I don't need Ultra Tech. Yeah.
What did she pull out? Of course. Okay, if you guys are just walking around out there, you can, as long as you're traveling along my crudely drawn paths, you can move 2 hexes before I like roll an encounter, and that would be about an hour. Or if you want to go off the beaten path, as long as you're not traveling over the mountains, then yeah, like an hour is 1 hex. Otherwise, it's 2 hours just to get up a single hex on the mountain. And you guys will discover more paths and towns and roads and stuff as you go along. Also, like, yeah, you can move to the end of like edge of human control territory. Like, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So that's like maybe 90 minutes travel and another 90 to get into the next hex. But from here on out, okay. So from here on out, I will be rolling random encounters.
Yay, random encounters. And then we gotta figure out how resting works and all this other stuff. I assume we're trying to sneak past everything.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Okay. I'm just putting ideas out there. Like, I'm good for anything. Nina is good to like beat up anything that comes her way, all in the name of improvement.
I just put GM in the front of the roll to make it invisible to you guys, right?
/GM roll,
It's let me,
I
yeah,
believe.
syntax error. Thank you.
Of course, anytime.
What did I do? Doing the wrong slash, aren't I?
Probably.
No?
Yes.
Okay, so what is wrong in the syntax there then? Other than the slash. There we. Wait.
That's what you want.
Yeah, okay. is well. Okay, so you may begin your traveling. I'm assuming you set out fairly early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a new day, so I should eat a ration. Huh?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna deduct the 40 from my thing and just say I bought ration for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Bought a new one. Wait, no,
Okay,
it's like 40.
we can assume that it's light out from about like 7 in the morning to 8 at night. Pretty much all the hexes that you traveled through in here are going to take you half an hour to get through. So 1, 2, so it's like 3 hours. Like so, yeah, it's been about 3.5 hours. So it's a bit before 10, a bit after 10 right now.
So Zula, Einsburg, this is your thing. Said this is what you're good at. Cool plants and scouting. Not scouting. Guiding.
Oops. Lead the way, you big fuzzy bear. Okay.
Hmm?
Magic is happening. Oh,
The crit
yeah,
of
I see what
the
you're
whole thing.
going on here. Plant speech. Yeah, you can stick with that roll. Well, the tree's not so sure. Like, its perception of things isn't good. It's not amazing at telling one thing from another. But it's pretty sure there haven't been any unicorns about. The tree thinks it would know if there'd been any unicorns. It's a pretty special one.
So like I just see her standing off in space at a tree, and it's just like, what are you doing? Why'd you stop moving?
If you were to move into the blue ringed territory and then use that trick, it would be far more effective. Okay. The tree thanks you politely for your attention.
Okay.
So how far are you going to follow the road?
I think we're gonna go into the woods now, unless she has other things she wants to do. At least that would be my suggestion. Just with someone as skilled as
Yeah,
you should probably be able to do the thing to get
skirt
us
between
there
the
as soon as
territories.
possible.
Stay in that narrow neutral band as your plan, is that?
Hey, until she fucks up, I'm following her. So
Okay. So into the woods you go. GM rolls a... Nothing interesting happens because you're not in anyone's territory. So do you continue onwards? I'll take that as a yes. GM rolls a... that last territory you moved into, you found something, like you found the most beautiful of flowers. And, fuck, where the hell is that, table for how much people like you when you encounter them?
the reaction table.
Yeah, the reaction table. It's in one of these handouts, isn't it?
I don't remember if I did that.
I can't see it jumping
I don't
out
think
at me. So, yeah, like, where's
I don't
the
think I did.
reaction
So,
table? Because I'm a horrible
um,
GM.
it's fine. It's fine. Fine. You're not a horrible GM. Sid, do you know this answer? Because I don't remember the number. I just copied like the table into screenshots.
Thank you. Page. $4.94. $4.94. Action rolls. And make a Mac repossess.
I'll be right back real quick. I spilled something off.
D3. Wait. Oh. Yes. Sorry. I almost had something very bad happen to you because I can't roll dice correctly, apparently. There we go. Okay.
I'm back. It was nothing. Someone's making a pizza.
Excellent.
Yummy pizza. Nom, 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 nom.
Roll to spot a weird thing about these flowers you found. This patch of beautiful ivy. So, what would that be?
Survival.
Yeah, survival or just perception.
Wars. Or perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait till we meet the unicorn and it's all critical failures.
I thought for one was no, we're
No,
rolling. Yeah.
that's a critical. That's a success. I'm saying when we meet actual encounters,
Okay.
it's gonna be like, oh no, you fail horribly.
Well, you have discovered a tentacle rape plant. But it's in a good mood and just looking to pollinate.
Let's just get away from that real quick.
Okay. So, okay.
Well, it's good to know that things exist and it's right there.
Oh, those things are all over the place. You just happened to be one you came across. Great. But for moving into the Minotaur territory, nothing interesting happens upon your first hour's trek through it.
Awesome. I should just delete my token. I don't need to be on this map.
Yeah. But you are now within the area in which you could find the unicorn. So you're gonna do something to hopefully narrow down the range? Like, are you going to, like, speak with plants again to see if any of them know where it is?
I'm waiting on Azula because
Yeah,
Azula's the one who got
I know. Okay. That is a path for speaking with plants. take it you're speaking with normal plants, not unicorn. Okay. The large tree informs you that it has seen the unicorn around in the last few days and gives you some information to help narrow down the search area. Which is why I literally just shrunk the thing. So.
You shrunk the thing?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, I shrunk the aura. Like, you guys can see the aura that I put on it, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, good.
Yes. It didn't look like it shrank at all. So I was just
Yeah.
like, what?
Deeper into the territory. You encounter where are my tokens? Yeah, this one. You encounter a small band of minotaurs. Now you need to go back to the world map, not the city map. Okay, and they're in a pretty good mood. Like higher, yeah, high is better for things.
That's good.
Yep. They haven't spotted you, but like they've been on their own hunt. Oh, actually, no, they haven't even been on their own hunt. They're out foraging for tasty grasses and vegetables. Always gnawing away on the greens. You haven't caught their attention yet, and like they're a bit of a bigger group than you guys and are pretty loud.
So I guess I turn to Azula and the bear and like, always sneaking past them, talking to them. What's up?
They startle a bit at them, not realizing that all of a sudden there's a giant bear there saying hello. They jump back for a second, it's like, oh, hello bear. I,
And then
yeah, I think we can help you, but as the traditions dictate, There must be a trade. What do you have to offer for this useful information of where we last saw the unicorn? Well, we need very few things. Life out here is simple and humble. But we desire a great many things, because you guys have lots of awesome things, and it's hard to pull a forge around when you live such a nomadic lifestyle. Do you have any trinkets or jewelry? Stunning tales? Useful tools? Like anything to commemorate our dealings, but something must be traded. Like minotaurs do not meet with folk and merely let them leave unless they're unless we trade.
The only thing I have on me I could give up is a wristwatch.
Okay, like setup here is if you just play nice with them for a little while and maybe have like dinner with them or like have lunch with them or whatever, like tell them some stories, you can leave peacefully. But if you actually want information here, you're gonna actually have to give something important up.
I got nothing important that I can give.
Or at least something that they think has like importance or worth to them.
Again, I got nothing. All I have is a wristwatch, which I can like throw at them, but like they'll quickly be like, "Yeah, that's not that important." I can't even understand the weird symbols on the thing. How will they
Well,
tell the time?
they know it's shiny and that it has like uses. They might not all instantly understand it, but certainly could be used.
So I'm looking at them like, how tough do they look? Do you think I could like challenge one to a fight? Ooh, this is interesting.
So,
Hello?
what's he saying?
Oh, I was just making sure I'm still here. Okay,
Yeah.
we can continue.
Hmm. Okay, he has their attention. He's he, they're all piqued up in murmurs about it, and like they'll definitely let you like move on peacefully with it. But if you want information about where the unicorn is, these are some pretty primo stories, so maybe. But you're gonna have to do some kind of social check. So, what does Azula or it's worth giving it a try. Like even if you fail, they won't run you out of town or anything, or out of their field or foresty area. Yeah, and if you're willing to sit around and be friendly with these folks, like share some stories and good company, then it'll be about 3 o'clock by the time you're done. So you do also have other skills that you could offer them. Of course. It's a truly stunning tale. And
Question: Are they all like female or are they a mix?
they're a mix.
Okay.
Like there are a couple of
Um,
males, but it does seem to be predominantly females in this herd.
let's see a thing. Can I roll sex appeal with sexy pose to see if any of them will be interested and come up to my character?
Of course, you can always do that.
Excellent. She's just like sitting there. She's taking off her helmet and her vest. So like she still has her arm and like hand guards and her boots and her leg guards on. She's going to like while listening to the tale, like kind of stretch and keep herself limber and you know make sure nothing is just not going too soft at the moment.
Hmm.
Where's my sex appeal? Here we go. Um, hold on, two, three. Okay, this is either are they into my character or not?
Yes, they're
Oh,
into
that's a
your character.
okay. Those are my
Okay.
modifiers for it.
So yeah, you had pretty good odds of that succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wasn't like a crit or anything, but yes, you attract the attention of. Describe this Minotaur who you were trying to attract the attention of.
She's into both genders, so it
Hmm.
doesn't matter to her. Um, is there um she'll try to attract a guy.
Okay. Oh, I didn't make that into a token yet. Oh well. Next time, that'd be so appropriate, but
I mean, she could go for a girl too. It's not a big deal.
no, I just have the perfect token for this. I have the perfect picture for it, I just haven't made it into a token yet.
Oh, I can wait.
That's okay. You don't want me waiting a couple of minutes just while I faff about in Photoshop.
Okay. So big beefy guy shows up.
Yes, as most male minotaurs are. Like, he walks up to you and looks at you like he wants to say something, but doesn't quite know what to say. It's like,
What's wrong, big guy? You looking for some action? And then she'll like pound her fist against her hand, like, or are you interested in something else?
yeah, when you say some action, his eyes go wide and he nods insistently.
Uh, oh my god. And she'll like look at the small group talking, doing this weird demon story
Hmm.
that I don't believe because how the fuck are you going to like live that long? Like it's clearly just a fairy
I,
tale.
like, it'd be weird that Azula was the one there, but would only be about 70 years ago.
Mm. Then again, he is a magic bear, so maybe.
Yeah.
Um, so she turned from them back to the Minotaur that showed up in front of her and was like, I meant more of a fight, but I'm also good for a lay if you that's what you're into.
There's more than enough things to fight out here, but
Maybe I just like to warm up before.
so rare something so beautiful comes through our forest.
Hmm.
So, we gonna
So
do
she
this or
just
not?
like she yeah, she'll get up and like put her like stuff next to the bear. She keeps her like a she keeps like a strap of like a belt pouch type thing where she has her gauntlets just hanging from, but then otherwise she's just not wearing her armor.
Okay.
Maybe she's wearing her boots. Who knows?
Sexiest of boots.
Hmm. Do I need to do anything specific with this, or is it just
You,
that into her?
I'm sure you have some kind of role that will tell me how well you did.
Oh,
But
neurotic
yeah,
arts,
but yes, the important thing is that the deed is done and that they're somewhat honor-bound to, you know, respond in kind with the information you were looking for. So you do pretty damn good. And he fumbles out some fairly useful information about where this unicorn is being. I think that does not close it that much.
yes. She also asked him if he knows a specific minotaur,
Oh yes?
or if he knows of a specific minotaur.
Which one would that
One
be?
an odd member of your race. They look mostly female. Uh, go by the name of Zanzia.
Certainly not a common name. I think I've heard of her, maybe? Good warrior? Skilled fighter? If I remember correctly?
Yep,
Doesn't run with the herd? Maybe a bit of a screw loose?
maybe. Um, she's a good fighter though.
Fortunately, I don't know much more than that about her. She doesn't. Not only does she not run with my herd, she does not run with any herd. It's madness. Even you humans stick to your cities.
I wonder where she learned how to fight so well if she doesn't stay with the herd. Oh, she'll like finish that comment, pat him on the chest, and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he like has something specific he wants to talk to her about.
No.
Damn, could have gotten a, might have gotten a Minotaur Spanda.
So in your fun with him, you do realize that his rear end's been pollinated by one of those ivy plants that you found before.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
So I'd be like, you got into a trouble with one of those plants.
They're all about the place. Vicious
Mm.
weed. Not
How do
even
you
good
take
for
care of them?
eating. Well, mainly you just keep your eyes open and try not to get caught up in them.
Mm-hmm. She'll giggle and
Yeah.
just look at him.
And if you get caught in them, there's a good chance it's just looking to pollinate and you'll be fine. But very rarely they're hungry. They'll hold you down, squeeze you tight until you know more, and then you'll just be plant food.
Mm-hmm.
We Minotaurs are supposed to eat plants, not the other way around.
She nods at that. It's like, well, if you want to have another fun time, happy to meet you again. I'm willing.
Our forest is wide, and our travels take us far. If we meet again. And the Minotaur horde moves on. So there's an equal chance that the unicorn is in any of these 5 spaces. And even if it's down to 1, I'm still going to be, like, rolling on the table. Okay. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so even if you find it, there's no guarantee you'll get back to the city in time, like before, like it gets to night.
Still like covered in sweat and like just putting my armor back on because we're getting ready to leave. She walks up to Azula and is just like, "Yeah, here's the information I got. So even if we do find the unicorn, it's gonna take us a while to get back. I hope you brought your supplies for a night in the jungle." Excuse me. I assume that Minotaur in particular is like very like good relations to me right now.
Yeah, he's pretty friendly to you.
Mm-hmm. Soon I'll get a husband. I might have to fight him though, or his like alpha.
It is quite possible that he was the leader of that little herd. There really weren't that many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Given the amazing hospitality that Nina has shown him and his, like, oh, him in particular, of course he'll let you spend the night with their herd.
I'm fine with that. Out of curiosity, was he more of a like, I'll let you do your business on me, or was he more of a in charge kind of person?
He was interested in seeing what you could do.
Okay.
So he's spending the night with some minotaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a good, what is it, like, yeah, you have like hours and hours to spend with these folk. What do you do over the night with these?
I walk over to the monitor that I slept before, and it's like, yeah, what's up? Um, uh,
It's like,
is he seem to be like with other minotaurs? Or is he by himself? What's up
I
with
mean,
that?
they're herd animals, so they're pretty much always with other minotaurs.
I mean,
But like,
when
is
I
he
walk
talk?
over, it's just like, is
Like,
he like?
it's not
Go
like
ahead.
he's deeply ingrained in a conversation with anyone.
Hmm.
He looks over to you, like bows politely, and says, "I am honored to have you stay in my company for the night."
Hmm. Um,
You silly little humans, just I don't know how you survive out here.
would you like to find out?
Of course.
Oh God, this makes me like, oh, a sparring match. Let's do that. Before that, let's do the doing. Okay. So we're the same size, right?
Yeah, more or less. Close enough.
You might be a bit taller than me.
Yeah. You're certainly not the same dimensions, but you're the same size rating. So,
Excuse me. I'm like, how about we have a little bit of a sparring match? Show how good I am in other areas.
of course. Let me grab my like apparel, and he goes off and grabs some very thick rags to put over his horns, like ties them up so he doesn't accidentally gore you. Like fiddles with that for a bit, comes back, it's like, right, we wrestle.
Okay. So, he's obviously stronger than me, right? Just from the massive like biceps I'm seeing from the picture.
And he doesn't have his very own character sheet. I'm still just pulling from the Minotaur characters,
Mm-hmm.
but Minotaurs are pretty strong.
Yeah. Mm, so let's
Where did I
see.
put the Minotaur character sheet?
Does he have a speed higher than 6?
If I can find his character sheet, I can tell you for sure. Yeah, there we are. Right. General, his speed is 6.
Okay, so I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'm assuming he's into me
Yep.
from, all the things. So what I want to do is I want to feint him sexy, get him distracted. Oh my God, what you doing?
But, oh, sorry, I was just looking at your character sheet. I totally forgot that that moves you as well.
Hmm. And what I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
done.
do is use sex appeal to feint him, which I believe is how many degrees of success I have versus my skill total is a minus penalty to his parry or like defenses if
Okay.
he gets like distracted. I specifically can do sex appeal because I took a perk that lets me do that.
Okay.
Normally it's a fighting.
And
Let's see. Combat. Did I already set it up already? This karate. Let's see. Here. Oh God. Okay.
so, what's that, like 6 degrees? Or
Um. I think.
how do degrees work again?
Oh my God. I don't remember because I don't remember if it stops at the point where you just autofill or if it goes continues based on like your skill total. Tip, where are you when we need you? We're useless without your assistance.
That's
That no, you spelled the word. Hold on. I just wanted to test out like fighting a Minotaur, showing my dominance and seeing if he would be into her more or not.
okay, so
Here we go, feints. So I think he has to resist with willpower
makes sense.
because I'm using a non-combat skill. Or will hold on. A will-based combat skill roll for his adversary. So
Yeah,
he failed.
yep. He
Uh,
thoroughly fails.
Okay, so
Distracted by the sensual motion of your body.
and now I'm going to oh god, I didn't think this through. Do I just punch him or do I like attempt something special? I think I'm just gonna kick. No. Okay, everything's fine. Computer didn't like destroy itself. So as my next attack, because I have extra attack, I'm going to kick him twice. -3 to the
Okay.
torso. Oh my god. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, these people are going to be very upset with you if you kill one of their males. There are only a dozen of them in it. There are only like a dozen total Minotaurs in this group, and only like 3 of them are males.
Okay. I guess I'll just do a regular crushing kick instead of using my heal.
It's good not to kill your friends.
Very good not to kill your friend. I'm just gonna use the damage roll for. Actually, no, I can just do that. And then this is crushing. So, so that does 7 damage minus his DR. Unless you can parry or block it somehow with a minus. Okay, Azula, for fainting, because I completely forgot, because it's been forever. He failed his check to resist me. My sexy wiles. So my sexy feint is a 20 skill because he's into her. I got a 13. How many like degrees is that for the penalty? Because isn't it each degree for the total skill, or is it to just like when you auto fail? I can't remember. I'll look it up more in more detail next time, so this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
If I can remember.
I too will look it up, and then I will remind you when I figure out the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But
We were
yes,
just having we're having a friendly spout, and I just like kicked him in the chest.
and almost killed him.
For real?
No.
Good, because
Like,
like he shouldn't be that weak. He should be
yeah.
able to take a hit.
Yeah, he has a DR of 3, so what's that, like 5 damage?
Mm-hmm. That is actually 4 damage, I think.
7 minus 3 is, yeah, 4, right.
Okay, yeah. So they have to try to block me with a minus whatever, the parry or dodge, I believe.
Oh, he's so big and manly, he doesn't even try to block you.
Okay,
He just
I'm
takes
going
it.
for another. I'm going to kick him again.
I thought that was your second attack.
No, my second attack, I did an extra. I can't remember what it's called, but it's you do 2 attacks, but at -3 because I have trained by a master. Normally it's -6.
Okay. Can you see his health bar?
The red bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Double attack. So now that's I succeed, so he has to block or not block.
He's gonna be big and manly and show up and show you how much stronger he is and just takes a hit.
Okay. This is where I want to fuck him over and roll a thing to do more damage, but I feel like that's really mean.
See, I'm giving you the ability to, like, kill this person who's being nice to you. So that's 2.
That's 2 damage.
Yep.
No, I have extra attack, so I can do 2 different attack maneuvers.
Mhm.
It's I think it's called Rapid Strike or something. Because I'm not doing an all out attack. Like I could have, but that's not what I decided to do. I think. Oh my god! Now I don't for sure. I am a terrible person. Where did I put that? I know I did something here. Combat stuff, maneuvers, talk. It's not. I'm not all out attacking. I know that because I wouldn't have the minus penalty if I was all out attacking.
So, if I just click that, is that going to... No, that just rolls damage. Damn it.
You have to run what the second one.
No, it's just looking at what it rolls if I clicked it on the page, because I actually don't have, like, proper attacks set up for this guy. I thought I did. He has brawling and
It's
wrestling.
other actions by tackle. It's
Yeah.
rapid strike, -6 or -3 with trained by a master weapon. 50 extra attacks and rapid strike. If you make use of your melee attacks, make rapid strike see 370. Here you go.
So, yeah, he can just...
It's a melee attack swiftly enough. You must take
Yeah.
an attack or all that attack over. You must use ready weapon to make the extra attack. Make 2 attacks at both at -6 to scale. You can target multiple opponents this way. If you already have multiple attacks for whatever reason, you can replace one of them and only one with 2 attacks at -6. Though I have the thing that lets me get a -3 instead. I wasn't crazy. I know I was doing it right because that's the point of this character to paint and then kick people. So now it's his turn to like awful stomp me.
He's... which is when I wish I had taken better things for. Um, he actually isn't that good of a fighter.
Hmm. He relies on the herd.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna show this gal, like, what a big, strong fighter I am. It's like, actually, you're just, like, kind of a big guy. So,
Ooh, that's good.
yeah.
I'm going to parry. Um,
Ooh.
you beat me.
Okay. Wait, cut is not the type of damage.
It it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Rolled a 2, -2, so.
Hmm. So it glances off me, and then I
Yeah.
go, looks like we're gonna have to whip you into shape.
Like, yeah, he's looking a bit scared now. It's like, oh, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Hmm.
So I'm going to. Oh God, it's the middle of the night, right?
It's late afternoon.
Okay. So
Yeah.
as an attack, I want to shout at him and strike fear into him to using my ki to
Okay.
stun him. Actually, no, I'm just gonna keep doing what I did last turn because it's like that's saved for when actual fighting. This is just like me teaching big guy a lesson. He needs to get better.
Yeah.
Do 60 feints.
Okay.
That's the words there just so I can remember what I need to roll for like
Yeah.
add to the roll.
So
I already
he
put it in there.
resists that with will, which he fails.
It says a will based combat roll.
He
So
doesn't
it
have
might be better.
any will-based things, I don't think.
No, it's just a combat roll using his willpower.
Oh, okay. How is that different?
He could have points in his skill that gives him better
He doesn't.
total. Okay, then he fails. Um, I have made a monster.
Well, that was the idea.
Yes. I'm going to uh, gauntlet punch him.
This poor guy.
This poor guy is true.
Yeah.
I need to like practice my skills.
Like, he's like a guy that goes to the gym a lot, and you're someone who actually, like, boxes.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes, I love it. So I'm not gonna do pressure secrets because that could kill him.
Yes, they'd be very unhappy if you killed him.
What's he looking like?
You can see. That's why I put the health bar.
I know, but I want to like see have a fictional representation of what it is I'm doing. Like, am I just like, is he like still like a little bruised and is fine, or is he like bleeding horribly?
I mean, he's still on his feet. He's like he certainly realized that this was a bad idea, but like he hasn't called for he hasn't thrown in the towel yet.
Okay. Well then, I kick him once with the heel.
Okay. It's actually going to try to dodge. Oh,
Okay.
poor guy.
Okay. That doesn't do anything because
Yep,
even with the damage bonus of one, at what times 1.5, it's still 0.
yep.
No,
Kind of looks
I have a
back
big
and is
hit.
like, oh, that's more like I expected. You got another attack, don't you?
Yeah, that's the second attack.
Yep. Oh,
Okay,
and
I rolled kind of bad. I almost failed. Oh, he dodges. Perfect.
dodges deftly out of the way of your kick.
Like, if you want to stop, you can stop, but then,
He might have, but his last attacks really didn't do much, and he was actually he's realized that this is a proper fight now. Like
hmm
I'm starting to see how you guys survive out here. So he brawls at you, throwing the entire weight of his body at you, kind of flailing at you wildly. What you gonna do?
Oh, there you go. I'm going to judo parry him.
Of course.
Because if I succeed, I can throw him on the floor, which I do. Next turn. My turn. I get to roll judo to try to throw him.
Okay.
Grappling, judo, judo throw. Here we go. Oh, I fail. So I go to throw him. He like tugs his arm away. I'm like, shit. And I go in with the punch. The old 1-2. Actually, I use the arm. That means I can only use one. So it's gonna be one-handed
Okay.
punching him. Wait, what? This should be. There we go. No, kicking is where it's at. That your thing is kicking.
Mhm.
So he should have his full dodge and whatever chance.
Yes,
Because I
he.
didn't feint him.
That's not what I clicked the wrong button there. I just meant to dodge, which he fails.
Okay.
You're wearing him
Good to go.
down.
1 damage. It's like earlier was fun, but like this really gets me going. You want to quit or couple with the heel kick? Ugh. He has a
You're
chance to
right. This
dodge.
is
He
fun.
dodges.
What?
I said, yep, he dodges. Mm-hmm.
It's like you're right. This is fun. And let's...
This is her thing, fighting big, strong beings in the wilderness to get stronger herself.
Okay, so how do I wrestle you again? This is,
You
like,
have to use wrestling to grapple me.
okay, but do I use it as an attack or as a skill?
It's a skill.
Okay,
I only have them in attacks because it's
okay.
easier for me to remember stuff.
He comes in with his arms wide out and tries to get you in a giant, tries to, hold you entirely, but you slip away. He is big, but slow and obvious.
It's like, nice try, big guy. I'm going to do a. God, I don't want to kill him though, so. Let's see. He's looking fine. He can take a good hit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to punch him. Wait, hold on. I just gotta read to see how this skill works. If I have to roll before or after. Okay, so I have to hit him first.
Mm-hmm.
Gauntlet fist. Strikeroo. So like while you're done telling your story. Oh,
Okay.
she's leaving. Okay. I'm sorry that the comment is boring.
It's okay. You guys are doing good at humoring me whilst I actually learn how to run this session, run these games.
It's fine.
So, yeah, it's a hit, isn't it? So he attempts to dodge.
Yes,
He fails.
okay, this is gonna be bad. Roll low, buddy. Oh, I forgot to do something first.
So that's
Minus
3.
2. Hold on. Okay, that's 6. As as I punch him and like do damage, I do like a twist with my hand, and the damage that penetrates his DR is doubled.
Ooh. Oh, he falls on his ass and calls Uncle. It's like, you win. You're
Good boy.
a much better fighter than I am.
She like takes a gauntlet hand and like does like the hair flip thing. Like just gets it out of her face. And it's like, yeah, and then she stretches and it's just like, so now that we did that, you up for more fun in the bushes?
It's like, no, I'm really hurt.
Uh,
I
Let me attempt to help you. Actually, would she help him, or would she leave it to the other people?
he's gonna be
She
fine.
wants to get.
He's not that
She
badly
wants to
hurt.
get laid. So,
His
fine. She'll
pride's
try
hurt.
first aid on him.
Yeah, his pride's hurt a lot worse than his body right now.
Where's the first aid? Here we go. Oh, I get psychology modifiers on first aid. Whoops. Um. Okay, I'll attempt to help him.
Don't you have like massive psychology modifiers, like positive ones?
No,
No.
no, I do not. I have bonuses for doing the the pressure secret skills, um, which negates the penalty for the most part.
Hmm.
Because like you have to specialize between like humans or something, and like it's it's a skill check, I believe. 2 -2. I fail. I attempt to heal him, and I think I just make it worse. I'm like, I tried. There we go.
It's alright,
At
little
least I
human.
did it.
Yeah, it's
It's like at
alright.
least I didn't break your arms or something.
It's alright, little human. I'll be fine after a couple of days' rest and a bit of patching up from one of our doctors.
So 10 minutes pass and then nothing happens, and it's just like, ah.
You can go off and find someone else to sleep with if you want.
I go up to Sarah. I'm like, I'm all riled up. Let's do this.
Sarah's already. Actually, where is her. Yeah, disadvantages.
She's a bully, so she might ignore me.
She might have gone off to go bully someone else.
Mm.
Yeah. She's off making a mess of another one of the males in the group. She was not pulling her punches nearly as much as you were.
Mm.
So yes, after the match ends, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm the champion." And yes, rather than walking away, limping away amicably, this one, she knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then she realizes, oh, I knocked him out. He's unconscious. Like, there's no more fun to be had from him. She kind of looks around, confused. It's like, oh.
So, welcome back, Azula. What you missed is I won because I beat him just enough to where he quit, and my buddy beat up another one, but knocked him unconscious, so she can't have fun afterwards. So now we're both riled up, and it's just like I don't know what to do now.
I think you know what to do.
I tackle her.
She grapples you back. You embrace on the floor.
Oh, in front of everyone. It's
Mm-hmm.
wonderful. So like that's how we spend our afternoon with Minotaurs.
Yep. So, yes. You disable 2 of the 3 male Minotaurs in this herd, and there are still 9 females about. Some of which are tending to the injuries of their foolish men.
I kind of want to just like sex appeal to some of the females, but like, yo, what's up? But I feel like that's gonna take way too much more time.
Like, if it's just a rubbing it in, his face kind of thing, we don't have to, go into, super detail. You can, just make the attempt.
To sleep with the lady Minotaurs?
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, like, he couldn't put out. He got horribly hurt, so...
Yeah,
defend himself.
Yeah, there's so many moments there. It's like, well, if you just hit a little bit harder, or he didn't hit quite, didn't quite connect with that, he would have given up. But there are a few hits in a row where it's like, oh, you did nothing, and oh, he at least connected with you.
Mm-hmm. So Azula, what's up? Are we just gonna skip forward to the next day? Are the women attracted to her?
Yes, let's see how attracted the women are to you.
What's that for?
Did I actually roll a 2 then?
Yes.
It's not
No.
even possible.
What did you do? Oh, that's. You forgot to
Oh,
flip
did
up
I roll
everybody.
equals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, math did not explode. Okay, so yeah, the ladies are into you, but nothing especially into you. So yeah, if you just want to skip on to the next day, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Okay,
She had her fight. She riled up both the boys and the ladies. That's
so morning comes. Again, the Minotaurs move on, like break camp and move on more or less first thing in the morning. So once again, it's 7 in the morning. The beautiful light of the day shines down upon you.
good. I spent an extra hour doing my rituals. So it's gonna be 8 o'clock before we leave,
Okay.
or later if I decide to like sleep with Sarah again. Like I finish my rituals. I eat the proper food and light the incense for the day, and then is Sarah still sleeping or is she up doing her thing?
She keeps a similar schedule to you.
Right, right. I forgot. She's probably like working out or something. So
Yeah.
I'll go over to Azula and be like, "Hey Azula, you wouldn't mind, helping me with an itch or something?" Before we like go fight the unicorn. Oh, she's asking if you would help her with an itch she has, as in sex, but you know, actually she just probably would just say sex. Like Sarah's busy doing her thing, and I don't want to sleep with the bear. Ooh. So while she's standing there with her hand on the back of Azula's head, just pushing, she turns to the bear and is like, "Is she always like this, purring? Like, but, hmm." I'm surprised that he didn't hit. Well, next time we're gonna have a better warrior character sheet.
Yeah.
She just smiles at that, finishes, and is just like, "Oh, thanks." She'll bend down and give her a kiss. And now I'm good. I'm ready to go do the thing. It only took like an hour and 30 or more into the day. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Some people just take a while to get up. So, do you press onwards? I'm assuming you do.
Yes, I'm waiting for Azula to do the duty that she is volunteered to do because she's better in forest, I guess. Because I don't want to just wander off by myself and just die to like fucking plant. I've seen the planet uniform.
Mm-hmm. Well, you found the area that it's supposed to be in, but apparently random encounter tables are boring, and you once again roll a nothing.
So we just searching, going from area to area.
Yeah, you've found, like, the information that you got from everyone and everything that you've passed so far has said that this should be where it is. Or at least somewhere in this area.
Why don't you make a trap and then just, capture it that way?
The tree informs you that it lives around here somewhere and it's always nibbling at its roots. It points out an exact place where you can find, like, it's sleeping. So, let's remove the aura entirely, in fact.
Hmm.
Did I say, like, where it sleeps, not necessarily where it is currently sleeping? It's pretty like pretty fast. Like, it's pretty late in the morning for it to still be asleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if we're just waiting, like
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know what Mina does. She does something to pass the time, whether it's make out with Sarah or just like do push-ups or something. Actually, no, she's not that strong. Like, what am I thinking?
you can still work out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once again, my random encounter table seems to be boring, and I shouldn't have put such. Just like I keep adding one to it every time you search, because like you're in the area. Just keep rolling one lower and lower and lower. It's annoying. So you find the unicorn. It like comes back to its home in which it sleeps, and it's been about 4 hours. So you wanna. So yeah, it's about 2 in the afternoon. It has not detected you yet, but you have spotted it first. Okay. That's not the character sheet that I want. That is traits. Um, well, like all of the monsters, it's kind of in the middle, but probably more towards humanoid. But as it sees you walking up, rolls Luna, it passes, so. Second, is that on a pass or a fail? That yeah, so it sticks around. Well, it's not in its nature to let people just come up and pat it. But you did succeed at a
Can
handle animals roll.
can I like beeline to an area so like if it runs away, like this is the direction I'm there?
Yes, you can. You can totally attempt to do that. And unless you're doing it stealthily, it sees you doing it.
Yeah, see me just walk just a random place not near it at all.
It knows you're there. It understands that you're maneuvering around it.
No, it doesn't.
Good point.
I still don't think it does. I need to get. I wish there was two more ones in there.
Oh yes, Kritzo's time would be good, but seeming pretty like it calms down a bit after you spook after it got spooked when it saw you. It's back to like it's aware that you're there, but it's paying very little attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's nomming on some flowers. Wow.
Time to get stabbed in the face.
Hmm. It sees you doing that and shakes its head no. Seems a bit wary of you again. Okay, after a few minutes it calms down. Goes back to not paying much of attention to you and kind of seeming annoyed that you're kind of hugging it. So what to do? Yeah, I guess. It most definitely seems rather interested in you now. You know just the right poses to strike to turn on the sexy magical horse lady. Now she's getting all touchy-feely with you. Oh. Got a skill for that. No, that's not the right skill, is it? Damn it. One. Yeah,
You might not have erratic arts.
it does. Like, it makes an attempt, but horses aren't known for their incredible knowledge of human anatomy. But yeah, you succeeded on your test, so it'll follow you. Still not going to be super keen on going into the town, but like as long as you keep it fed and keep giving it attention. Well, luckily for you, she seems to quite like being told what to do, even though you don't quite speak the same language. So as long as you lead, she will follow.
You wanna head along the streets then, the pathway, so we don't get like caught up in another plant thingy.
Okay, so you guys move down a bit. So many rows. How? Fine. Nothing happens to you. Energy. I know,
Hey,
it's
we still have like still have 3 more shots, man,
yeah.
and then all the
Rolling.
rows.
And I like have like one more shot. But this time you come across a slime in the path. The same kind of slime as you have back at the farm.
Why is it in the path?
You can see it sneaking up behind something. It's making itself
What's
very small, which is why it's not in a particular shape right now.
what's it sneaking up on us or something else?
Something else. Small woodland creatures. But you
What does
will
it look
have to
like?
pass it, like if you want to go along the road.
Okay.
And let's... Okay. I know what kind of mood it's in.
It is sneaky as well.
No, that was... Uh, yeah, that was for me to figure out what kind of mood it is and not for it. Like, it's not hiding from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what is the woodland creature that is it going to cuddle with?
Looks like some kind of, like, small rodent. Maybe a rabbit. Kind of
Is it
hard to
like
tell. You
a
can't quite see it from here.
okay? Well, how far away? I turned to Azula. I was like, do you just want to like ignore it or?
Okay. So if you give it a bit of a wide berth and just let it continue on its current task, then
Yeah, I don't give a shit about whatever it is it's trying to do.
yep.
Which is probably a horrible mistake, but hey.
Okay. That's fine. It's just animals being animals. Yeah, exactly. You run into a can set this up so much better. A solitary snake person. She most certainly is of farm qualities and not the kind of thing that would normally be wandering about as an actual animal. I mean, she's of animal intelligence, is what I'm trying to say. She does not have a culture to go home to.
I just keep looking over and seeing circle of life, circle of life, circle of life.
Yep.
So, is there anything specific or special about this one? Like, compared to the ones at the house? I mean, the farm?
Roll up some perception.
Okay.
Or anything else that you might usable skills to, appraise a monster.
Is that still a crit, or is that a report?
Well, one of you realizes that she has a particularly fine and shiny pattern in her scales.
I point this out. Oh, she is really shiny. I make a
Yeah,
good
she has a pattern in her scales, like light and dark colors, and it's like in the shape of a heart.
Oh. I wish to seduce it and then bring it home with me. But I don't think I'm the right person to do that.
And you could try.
Can always try. The reason I say not the right person is because I'm in armor. And the only thing that's not covered is my groin. For easy access. Um. hmm. So, Mr. Bear, what does Azula say about the whole shiny scales? Is that like a rare trait? Is that like a something we want in our farm? So I run over there and just beat it up and drag it home.
Like, it is. Like, as far as you can tell, it is not of a particularly fine stock, but it itself has something of note about it. So, like, she doesn't have better traits that you could breed into your existing stock. She is just slightly better herself.
Uh,
She's got that sexy snake walk down and gets its attention. connected to a target image. There we go.
I was gonna just wrap you up and like hug you to death.
What? Okay, apparently I forgot to put in your skills. That was silly of me.
I'm gonna go push it off.
Okay. You successfully get its attention and I'm pretty sure this is not spelled correctly, but in its loving embrace it tries to constrict you. It's got you pinned.
Try to defend yourself, quick. Is this in a hurting sort of way, or is this like a really tight hug?
This is it's an I'm the boss kind of way. Like it is most certainly playing, but you're not gonna get away from her until she wants you to. Also, and while she has you curled up in her huddled embrace, she finds some way to make a snake kind of crushing the life out of you sexy.
So I turn to the bear and I'm just like, should we save her, or is she like fine? Actually, no. She just goes like, I'm looking. Is she like dying?
She is thoroughly like she's thoroughly pinned, but she's not like hurt.
And I just sit there and watch. I go like, yep, that's a weak person for you. Yeah, she enjoys it. Yeah, it's all is fine.
The snake puts her hands to use and kisses you right back. And the introduction of a new party member scares off your unicorn.
So as soon as I see the unicorn start rolling, can I try to stop it?
How do you try to stop it?
I'm going to shout at it. using my Ki. 'Cause it's
Oh, I
only
mean, yeah, like,
1%.
yeah, you can stun it with your Ki attack. Yeah, so if you successfully perform a stun, you've, like, headed off all the bad stuff at the pass, and it doesn't get away and will just follow you back.
Is there any way I can like? No, I can't. I don't think I can raise this at all. Because it's a skill check. She has to make a willpower check.
Yep.
And beat my one success. Or my two successes. I don't remember how that works, but the first one is 1 degree, or if it's just,
Swear
I
I
got a
wish I
12
had
out of 13.
yeah. Swear I wish I had
So,
a
like,
GM screen where I could lie to you about that result.
it's fine. You could GM roll stuff. So because that failed, and I'm next to it, and that was considered an attack, can I try to grapple it?
Yeah, of course. So, what do I resist with for that? Can I
The
wrestling?
grapple skill?
Yeah.
I'd assume so. Or maybe a parry. Like, I don't know. I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, 2 degree. Yeah, you beat me on that. You keep the unicorn from running away, but it's still a bit freaked out.
I'm incredibly weak, so we can easily break out, so it's
Well,
it's
the
its
unicorn
turn.
is weaker.
Oh, for real?
Like,
Okay.
actually, I'm not sure if it is, but, like, we've established that, yes, that you have, like, that once it's, like, lost the initiative and is no longer like, once you, like, dominate over it, it will follow you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the cuddle buddy continues to utilize all of her limbs to caress, fucking Azula, whilst penetrating
I
her
know.
deeply with her tail.
I'm trying to assert dominance over the unicorn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a pass. It's back online with the group. It's more of a too scared to run away now, but, like, it's following.
I have my way with the unicorn. It's fine. I gotta buy her a strap on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So how long does it take for Snake Lady to let go of Azula? Does the bear just rush up and like maul the Snake Lady for like That's what's going on with that. Testing. Can you hear me? Testing. Okay, just making sure. Because Bob's ignoring me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Actually, no, I can't. Now I can hear you.
Okay. So I was saying something, it's just like, ignore it. Typey, typey, type, type, type. I was super confused. Yeah, like, I'm scarousing the unicorn, and I find this hilarious.
Well, oh, that's right. There isn't a token under that snake lady. But yeah, she joins your group, and let's see, so what do we do? So, and you lot head your way back to the city. Do you stop to spend some time to calm down the unicorn again? I'm guessing that you do.
Yes. This time, a little bit more sexily, maybe.
Yeah. You do, like, you could. Azula could use animal handling instead, you know.
I mean, she could.
Yeah.
Is she willing to do that?
Yep. Okay. So, successfully pass through the city and back to the farm. And congratulations. You successfully acquired a unicorn.
And allow me.
Yes. And let's give you a there. Can mark you with your special mark that is in your scales. And that went a whole lot smoother than last session. So, there isn't anything of urgent pressingness? Feedback, how'd I do? better, worse? Things I need to improve?
I don't. Sometimes, like, tables are just a suggestion.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I probably would have been better off just being, like, rather than putting those encounters on a table, rather just being, like, okay, this happens now, rather than rolling for a table. I mean,
I mean,
I got through most of it. I just was expecting you to find a little bit more out there in the forest.
I mean, I didn't get to fight my rivals, so that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was just your rifle and a giant slime.
Hey, I didn't hear that last part. Don't repeat it, so we can find it next time on Monster Rancher and Z.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So